Well, it's been over 5 days before the Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee's Sunday deadline was to end. But the Calcutta High Court yesterday transferred the probe into the Kolkata doctor rape and murder case to the CBI, the Central Bureau of Investigation. The High Court that came down heavily on the West Bengal government and questioned the rush in which the RG Kar principal Dr. Sandeep Ghosh was also given a new appointment within hours after he resigned. Pulling up the state government, the court asked how was Ghosh rewarded with another responsibility merely 12 hours after he stepped down. The court also directed that he be sent on a long leave. It asked why did the police file a case of unnatural death despite the brutality of the crime. It also highlighted the serious lapses that the principal's statement that was not recorded. It observed that after a lapse of 5 days, there is still no progress in the investigation. The parents fear that the evidence tampering and the witness intimidation in the state is possible when it comes to in the last 5 days, only one accused by the name of Sanjay Roy, who has now been arrested. Now here, as far as the doctor is concerned, who is said to be privy to the autopsy report, he claims that there is ample evidence to suggest that there could be more people involved. This is not the case of rape. This possibly could be a case of gang rape. So were there more than one person involved that ravaged and brutalized this young doctor? The kind of injuries that have now been come out, it has shocked one of all.
Man cannot inflict all these injuries, and the samples they collected, the forensic experts collected, it includes more than 150 grams, to be more specific 151 grams of white thick viscid fluid from her inside her vagina, and that seems to be semen.
রিপোর্টে যেরকম ইনজুরিজ আছে দিদির, হ্যাঁ তাতে দাদা একজনের কাছ তো নয়, মিনিমাম 2 বা 3 জন।
কারা হতে পারে, কি সাসপেক্ট করছিস তোরা আরজি করার ছেলেরা?
আমরা দাদা সাসপেক্ট করছি এটা ইন্টার্নের কাজ, ঠিক আছে, এবং যে ইন্টার্ন তার যথেষ্ট পলিটিক্যাল ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ড আছে, তার ফ্যামিলি মেম্বারও যথেষ্ট উচ্চ পদস্থ, ঠিক আছে, নাম নিতে পারবো না কারণ দাদা আমারই সমস্যা হয়ে যাবে, বাট
না নাম নিতে হবে না, একদম নাম নিতে হবে না।
না দাদা সেটাই, এবং তাকে প্রোটেকশন দেওয়ার জন্যই মানে খারাপ লাগছে ভাবতে যে আমার ব্যাচমেটই এরকম করতে পারে, এবং কলেজ অথরিটি এতটা নির্লজ্জ যে তাকে সেফগার্ড করার জন্য এত কটা গেমস খেলা হচ্ছে।
But as far as the investigation is concerned, yesterday it was handed over to the Central Bureau of Investigation by the Calcutta High Court. The CBI team, we are told, has also reached Kolkata at the CGO complex to investigate the matter. As of now, the focus is on the doctor who is privy to the postmortem report, claiming that more than one person could be involved. It is not a case of rape, rather gang rape. And sources also suggest to your channel that teams from Delhi, along with doctors and forensic experts, will also be accompanying the CBI. The CBI that will be taking over the case files, the documents from the Kolkata police, the SIT that was formed later by the West Bengal government. And of course, when it comes to the assurance that came in too late on part of the Chief Minister to suggest that if the Kolkata police is found incapable of solving the case, then the case till the Sunday deadline was given could be handed over to the CBI. But taking strong note of that, here was when it comes to the Calcutta High Court that objected to that and also gave the case, handed over the case to the CBI. We have Adrija with us right now. Adrija, as far as the team of the CBI is concerned, reaching the CGO complex, give us the live updates, please.
Well, absolutely. The team of CBI have reached CGO complex and will be coming to the Kolkata police headquarters where I'm standing at the moment. They will be getting the Kolkata police have been investigating the entire matter till now. Will be handing over all the documents, including the CCTV footage of the case diary that till now what they have made. And this all is happening under the instructions of Calcutta High Court, where the court yesterday have come down very heavily on the state administration as well as the Kolkata police, mentioning that there are serious lapses in the investigation procedure, and have said that the statement of the principal, the administrative head of RG Kar Hospital where the incident have taken place, should have been recorded, which has not been done by the police even till date. So of course now today 2 p.m. has been set the deadline by Calcutta High Court, and within that time all the documents necessary will be handed over, including the CCTV footage and the case diary, to CBI by the Kolkata police.
To note that crucial time may not have been lost, or it would have been if there has been any tampering to the evidence as far as when it comes to the concerns that were also raised by the victim's family, who were actually seeking for a court-monitored probe. Please do stay on with us, Adrija, because reacting to the High Court decision to transfer the probe to the CBI, the TMC said the Chief Minister has already stated that the government had no objection to a probe by a central agency, and went on to add that the CBI had a low conviction rate, and rather when it comes to the possibility of the Kolkata police conducting the investigation, only then it shall pass on the case to the CBI, but it seems the Calcutta High Court has already done that.
গতকালও মৃতার পরিবারের সাথে দেখা করার পরে মাননীয় মুখ্যমন্ত্রী আবার বলেছিলেন যে আমি রবিবার অবধি সময় দিচ্ছি, রবিবারের মধ্যে যদি তদন্ত প্রক্রিয়া সম্পূর্ণ না হয় আমরা নিজেরা এটা সিবিআই এর হাতে তুলে দেব। ইতিমধ্যেই পুলিশ অত্যন্ত স্বচ্ছতা, দ্রুততা, তৎপরতার সাথে তদন্ত করছে। আমাদের দৃঢ় বিশ্বাস পুলিশই পুরো তদন্ত সমাধান করতে পারত, কিন্তু সিবিআই এর কনভিকশন রেট কত? বিগত 2 বছরে এই বাংলায় 29টা সিবিআই কেস হয়েছে। প্রত্যেকটা কেসই রবীন্দ্রনাথের নোবেল প্রাইজ খোঁজার মতো দীর্ঘমেয়াদী প্রকল্পের মধ্যে দিয়ে চলছে, কোনো কেসের সুরাহা হয়নি।
There are gory details, viewers, that are now coming from the crime that has emerged from the preliminary autopsy report. The 31-year-old trainee doctor was bleeding from both her eyes. Her mouth, her private parts, her vagina, they were all injuries that were there all over her body, be it her legs, be it her neck, be it her belly. The blue mattress on which her lifeless body was found was soaked in blood. But despite all of these findings, the first call that was made to the family reportedly said that the woman doctor, their daughter, had apparently committed suicide. BJP leaders, meanwhile, are citing this as well as the number of other factors to question the probe by the Mamata police as far as the Kolkata police is concerned. They are asking that why was the victim cremated in complete secrecy despite demand for a second autopsy. They also claim that given the brutality that has been, in fact, when it comes to the details that are now coming in on exactly the torture that the victim may have gone through, possibly involves or indicates that more involvement of number of people. BJP leaders also alleging that the accused Sanjoy Roy had been made the scapegoat, and there is possibly an attempt to save the real culprit, who they say apparently have links to a TMC leader.
बंगाल एक ऐसा प्रदेश बन गया है जहां कानून व्यवस्था नाम की कोई चीज नहीं रह गई है। लॉलेसनेस चरम शिखर पर है और दुख की बात यह है कि महिलाओं पर अत्याचार दिन प्रतिदिन वेस्ट बंगाल में बढ़ रहा है और यह सब कुछ महिला मुख्यमंत्री होने के पश्चात ये हो रहा है। ये और भी चिंताजनक है।
What has taken place in West Bengal in the RG Medical Care Hospital is nothing short of a Nirbhaya type rape, perhaps even a gang rape. The entire autopsy postmortem report shocks the conscience of this country. But instead of Nyay for the Beti, there is a Balatkari Bachao, not Samvidhan Bachao, not Beti Bachao. And the manner in which the cover-up took place, the shameful act of the TMC government to reinstate the principal within 24 hours after removing him from RG Medical College, Sandeep Ghosh. This shows the level to which the TMC government is going to protect the accused.
Now, this is as far as when it comes to the BJP sitting in the opposition has been raising serious questions, including when it comes to the Union Health Minister. Let's in the meantime talk about when it comes to certain lapses on part of the police who have been investigating this case so far. Now they are handing over the case to the CBI on directions of the Calcutta High Court. The police first initially registered a case of unnatural death. And this is something that was also taken cognizance by the Calcutta High Court yesterday, despite the victim being found in a semi-naked state with injuries all over her body. They didn't even probe why a doctor was called and told her father that apparently she died of suicide. What was being said on part of the family, that the first call that they received saying that your daughter has committed suicide. The statement of the principal was not taken initially. The very same principal, within hours after stepping down, was given another prompt post to be also in a way also not being investigated by the police, a statement not being recorded, and he was rehabilitated merely hours after resignation. It took the police 5 days to even question when it comes to the 4 doctors who were with her earlier that night and who had spent the night there. They apparently had dinner together, and finally a doctor who is said to be privy to the postmortem report had said that when it comes to the final autopsy report, that said that the victim wasn't a case of rape. It could have possibly been a case of gang rape as a kind of extent of injuries. And of course, what has all been found on the body suggests that there could be more than one individual who could be involved. So why is there only one arrest that has been made so far? Because the police have been claiming that they made the first arrest hours after the victim's body was found. The questions are many. As far as Mamata government clearly has a lot to answer. But when it comes to the Federation of the All India Medical Association, in coordination with the resident doctor associations across the nation, after holding an emergency meeting yesterday on the 13th of August, have now unanimously resolved to continue the indefinite suspension of elective medical services throughout the country. This decision is coming in response to the brutal incident at the RG Kar Medical College in Kolkata, where a doctor on duty was tragically raped and murdered. And what the doctors have been saying, that their strike is being observed in solidarity with the ongoing protest, and also to address the alarming safety concerns that are faced by healthcare professionals. They also have been demanding the immediate suspension of the former principal of RG Kar Medical College and the urgent drafting of a Central Protection Act for the healthcare professionals. They also stand united in the fight for justice when it comes to safety of all healthcare workers. Adrija, who continues to be with us, because Adrija, last multiple days we are looking at the doctors, the healthcare workers were out on the streets, not just restricted to the state of West Bengal, in other parts of the country as well. And they have been demanding that till their demands are not met, the strike will continue.
Well, yes, you see, the doctors have been saying that whatever demands they have, one of the demands was to transfer the case to CBI, and of course that has been done. But there are several other demands, first of all including speedy justice to the victim, which is yet to be done, because now, because of the transfer of this case, this is now...
On with us, Riju Datta is with us on the phone line. Riju Datta, as far as the court also taken serious observations that were also made by the court, today is the day when the case has been handed over to the CBI. Of course, there are several questions that are also being raised on the way the investigation was conducted by the Kolkata police.
The investigation was conducted by the Commissioner of Police of Kolkata under the supervision of the Chief Minister, who is also the de facto Home Minister of the state, Mamata Banerjee. There was no laxity in the investigation. CBI has taken over the case. It's a welcome step. We only want two things: justice for the victim and the family, exemplary punishment to the culprits. And I hope and I pray that CBI gives swift justice. Unlike other cases, they do not dilly-dally this case for 12 or 15 years. And that's all we hope and pray, because we want justice and we want exemplary punishment for the culprit or the culprits involved.
Well, if it is one culprit or multiple, that is something that will be a part of the CBI investigation. Now, Riju Datta, thank you very much for joining in. But as far as the doctors' protest is concerned, they have been saying that they will continue with their indefinite strike. However, the face-off over the Kolkata horror that is now intensified, with the BJP also taking a swipe at the TMC, saying that this is TMC's old strategy to compromise the protest. Let's, in the meantime, also take a look when it comes to the reactions that have been coming in on part of the BJP, on part of the union ministers as well, saying that this has happened in West Bengal, a state which is led by a woman chief minister. And if in that state, if doctors are not safe, if women are not safe, then exactly what does it talk about on the investigation that is being conducted by the police? Rahul Sinha ji bhi hamare saath jud rahe. Rahul Sinha ji, hum jitne bhi baat kar rahe TMC leaders की तरफ से, उनका यही कहना है कि ये भी चाहते हैं कि जस्टिस हो, न्याय हो, परिवार को, जहां तक अगर पीड़िता के परिवार को भी न्याय मिले. लेकिन आखिरकार जो सवाल उठाए जा रहे हैं, जिस तरीके की इन्वेस्टिगेशन की जा रही थी कोलकाता पुलिस की तरफ से, उसके ऊपर भी बीजेपी काफी सवाल उठा रही. राहुल सिन्हा जी,
मैं शिशिर बाजोरिया.
सॉरी सर, अपॉलॉजी सर, मुझे राहुल सिन्हा जी बताया गया था. सर, आप क्या कहेंगे as far as the investigation is concerned?
See, as far as the investigation is concerned, it's very clear. It's not just what BJP is saying. Even the Honorable High Court, the Chief Justice yesterday, he cast aspersions on the way Calcutta police is handling. What has happened was heinous. But then the way Calcutta police got down to defend, to remove all the evidences, I mean, it's shocking. The way West Bengal government was protecting the principal, I even gave him an immediate new job. You just see what the High Court is saying.
Yes, sir.
Our girls, our sisters, they need protection. This cannot go on. It started with the Park Street rape case with this Trinamool government, and it just seems there is no end to it. This has to stop.
Absolutely.